I tell you what, guys, I'm pretty much spoiled, and I opened Vanille Exclusive a long time ago, and I haven't reviewed it. And today I've received Black Gold. So I woke up today thinking I'd like to smell of oud, but then at the end of the day, I smelt this Vanille Exclusive, and I wanted to smell like this. Unusual because this is a very feminine, juicy peach, osmanthus, whipped cream, and brown sugar composition. What I really like about this, which is quite surprising, in the warmer weather, I'm more attuned to like the sweeter scents. So this is quite a surprise. When I took it out the box the first time and smell it, I got. Well, I'm gonna do a review on this straight away. I got. Oh wait, let's spray it. Oh damn, I missed. Whew. I got juicy peach, whipped cream. Now this is very feminine, by the way. It's like almost like a powdery peach and vanilla. The brown sugar is caramelized, and the lactonic milky note, the creamy note, is more like whipped cream because it's light. It's not thick and milky like. It's not thick. It's not dense, but it's light and airy. Now, I usually wouldn't like something so feminine or juicy in a fruity peach way, but what I like about this in the warm weather is it's very inviting. It's almost like apple strudel. No, not apple strudel. Peach strudel. So strudel is something that it's like it's a pastry, and it's made out of, you sort of get the peaches or apples or whatever you put in there, and you caramelize it in the oven. So you get that sugar, fruit, and sort of pastry gourmand vibe. But with this, you get that the juicy peach, like it's fresh peach, it's a rounded peach note. I thought it'd be more suited to summer, and I thought it'd be like a light peach, but I realized that if it's very sweet, it could come off even sweeter in the summer. Uh, but as a light peach accord, it is more feminine than any of the other perfumes I'd wear. But and I did blind buy it, to be honest. I didn't smell it and say, "Oh, I love this," and I done it. I sort of, it was the other way around. I bought it and then I thought, "Oh, I paid a lot for it," and then it sort of shifted. And I thought maybe I could, I don't know, if I had um, a significant other around or something, or I, I would I would let them wear it, and it would be enjoyable for them and me in a different way. But today I really wanted that sweetness, because when it's bitterly cold outside, you want something warm and comforting. So I'm getting osmanthus, the brown sugar, the peach. The whipped cream is a light lactonic note. It's light. It's like a milk ice lolly. If you've ever had one of the milk ice lollies, there's a dairy ice lolly. It's almost like a frozen milk, because it's got a sparkling bergamot quality, but it's a lactonic note. So it's milk, but it's sparkling in that way. So you'd think it's mixed with aldehydes a little bit, but it's not as strong in the sort of floral aspect. There's a white tuberose aspect. The white florals come mixing in with the milk, and you have that juicy peach accord that's always there throughout. It starts off as a more like this the skin of the peach, and then it sort of comes around into a full juicy note of the juice of the peach, and then the flesh of the peach, which is a little bit more savory and powdery. That's why when you get into a powdery phase of it, so you get the juicy peach, the osmanthus, which is a little bit apricot. It gives a It gives a slightly leather nuance to it, but it doesn't make it it doesn't give it really a masculine edge too much. It still stays gourmand, peach, the milky note, and at the end you get a nice treacle vanilla. So you get the top notes of vanilla, which are the wafer vanilla, more synthetic, almost like custard, and then you get the treacle vanilla as well. And at the end, when the milk note comes in, you do get almost a custardy vanilla, but it stops before it gets too custardy. Like custard, like it fades off into a powdery, creamy note. So you get treacle vanilla and powdery, creamy vanilla. So I like this, but I wouldn't recommend it to everyone simply because it's too feminine for most men. Um, Mainly that. Secondly, if you haven't tried it before, you might not, and you don't have other perfumes like Dior Homme Intense, which is a little bit powdery, or they got that. When people say lipstick effect, it's more of a waxy note to the perfume, a waxy note to give a polished edge. This is completely different. This is feminine for a powderiness, but the creaminess, powdery creaminess, and the white floral aspect. So there's many things that do make this feminine, but for me, I really do love the smell in terms of how it mixes with my skin, because my skin has almost a, like sometimes if I were to sweat, I would get a like a sour sort of cocoa sort of vibe. So my sweat would my skin comes off quite sweet because I always have sweet perfumes on me. So with me, it's toning down. The peach is toned down from being acidic sharp and candy like, and it's turned more into a powder and subdued peach, juicy peach. I always get that juicy peach, and I don't know. I like the creamy lactose note of it. The creamy whipped cream note. That whipped cream note is very smooth, and I like the way how it mixes with the peach, and I feel that it's a comforting scent. And I may mix it with other scents, but really it's very comforting on its own, and I'd only mix it if I had. Ooh, I was thinking of mixing it with Oud Vanille, which is another review I have to do, and I thought I released, but I didn't do that. So that is Vanille Exclusive. I won't go on for too long. Check it out yourselves at Fragrantica, and I suggest you try before you buy. But if you like sweet scents and your significant other also likes floral scents or maybe something a bit peach or fresh, check it out. Get a travel size decant or whatever, and let me know what you think, because it's quite a unique scent, but I like it. I like it. Anyway, Fresh Mark Scents out. Take care.